Hi, my name's Matt Gill, and I'm the founder of EnhanceVR, and we create VR-based enterprise training solutions, and we're based out of upstate New York. So what we do as a company is we work with organizations to create VR or virtual applications to reduce their lost time accidents, collapse recruitment timelines, and break bottlenecks in onboarding. Industries that we work in include warehousing, material handling, medical, and electrical safety training. Now, we specifically focus in on training because the sheer cost and expense in training workforce, and that expense is even bigger for companies when they don't do it well. Specifically in accident avoidance, if they're not trained well enough in safety, the direct cost to companies after workers' compensation can cost as much as $30,000 for a lost time accident involving just a sprain. And if that lost time accident involved a death, it can be well over $1 million for the company. Now, training is also critical to retention. It's part of the onboarding process. And if that employee isn't engaged and they were to lose them, well, the minimum cost to replace that employee is around $14,000 on average minimum in the United States. And then year over year, from management and administration, there's always costs in training. And that's around $1,200 per employee per year for a company. So from the day that an employee comes into a company and then to the day that they leave or unfortunately die in the workplace, there is a massive expense in training that workforce. And that is why our virtual reality training platform is an ideal solution. Because by utilizing virtual reality, we're enabling more periodic simulated training, taking high-risk situations, allowing employees to practice them in a low-risk virtual environment, reducing the lost time accidents for the company. And because we're using VR, we're gamifying training, making it much more engaging, increasing the retention. And the platform enables onboarding templates, so we can streamline the training process, reducing any type of administration expense. And now is a better time than ever to introduce a VR training platform because since 2016, there's been over 1,200% growth in VR headsets being sold. And that's not just by consumers. In industry, there's been over 35% adoption of VR. And we compare that also with, since 2019, there's been 4.6 million workplace injuries that year. And then for every new job created in manual labor or non-clerical based jobs, there's 15 new job openings. So our solution makes it even better because we're including a technology that's already being adopted and solving an issue that is a massive problem across the United States and industries. Now, there's a lot of industries we can make an impact in, but we're going to focus in on warehousing first because warehousing has the highest accident injury rate nationally than any other industry at 5% in the US. And in a recent study, 52% of US warehouses rank training the #1 challenge moving forward right now. So given all that, our starting market availability size is around $2 billion, focusing on warehousing training market. And as we take this platform and expand it into other industries, we can take on around $169 billion market in the United States. And looking at training and the XR industry globally, that's around $350 billion. Looking at the competitive landscape, because we're focusing specifically on safety content with virtual reality and also including a learning management software, making it easier and faster to train and utilize VR technology, it makes our solution more ideal for companies to adopt us over our competitors. And what is that product? Well, it includes VR safety training. It's fully interactable 3D content that users can go through, learn, make mistakes, and we can gather all the data inside that experience and display it and manage it all through a web-based application that is accessible via desktop and mobile. That application is so effective that it actually allows a trainer to be able to put a new user into VR training in less than 30 seconds. And that entire package comes at a pretty simple rate. Our standard package is around $1,300, which would include 4 VR units and allows access for around 100 users for the company. Presently, our roadmap and traction since starting in 2019 and joining an incubator, we've already created some base MVP VR content and our portal tool that's continuing getting to expanded upon. This year, we've joined the Marl Accelerator, pivoted more to a SaaS model and expanded our team. Recently, we actually got 2 new contracts. One of those is actually Corning Incorporated, bringing our current MRR around $5,000. Looking towards the summer, we're introducing our warehousing pilot program to start for specific VR warehousing training content. And going into 2022 and beyond, we're trying to introduce 16 new VR modules. And all the work is being done by our amazing team that has a lot of experience in workforce development, instruction, and OSHA content. We have an amazing group of advisors as well that have many years experience in OSHA training, cloud solutions, and workforce development as well. So we're asking for $500,000 mainly to be used in the development of virtual reality content. So in the next 12 months, we can achieve 75 active standard plans, 16 new VR modules in warehousing, medical, as well as manufacturing, and actually making our portal its own license for learning management software to improve stickiness and more revenue opportunities. This would result in about $104,000 MRR or about 1.2 million RRR as well. So we are EnhanceVR. We create VR-based enterprise training solutions and really appreciate your time today. Thank you.